I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first, OnePunch. Up against them, Powder Keg. First up, OnePunch from the United States of America. He'll be facing Powder Keg from the United States of America.
It'll be ding-ding from first off. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 3 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks trimmed with white, OnePunch. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the green trunks with gray trim, Powder Keg.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Good counter punching. OnePunch could change everything in this battle. Counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at this. Look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchange here from both men. Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Throws the jab, but does not score. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
He's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there.
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick.
End of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. And
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
come on, you're switching up. Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Looking to land the hook. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That counter punch caught him clean. Nope, that jab not going to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Go back out there and lose the match. You got to get out there, switch up,
Great round, now relax. You were thinking, you were smart.
back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on.
Forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That hook won't score. His stamina is off the charts. phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. They blocked the left there. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? And the referee's going to allow them to fight. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Nice counter shot. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.